Hello guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back. If you've been here before, as you can see, I'm set up for camping tonight, and I've even got the stove inside the hot tent. As winter encroaches, I've decided to bring the kit out, give it a wee trial. It's meant to get down to 4 degrees tonight, so we'll see how it goes. But as winter approaches, the nights are getting longer and it's getting darker earlier, so I was very fortunate to be sent this Headtorch from Wuben. If you haven't heard of them, they sell a load of stuff on Amazon. They've got their own website as well. They cover the UK, Europe, America, etc, etc. So quite a big brand. I've actually bought one of their items before. It was a pen light. I think it's a PL01. I've got that somewhere inside the tent. I'll have a look at that later on. But this wee features regarding the H4 Headtorch, headlamp, whatever they want to call it, headlight. It's not out until the 10th of October, so this video will probably come out at the same time. It's a cracking head torch. I have used it. I actually used it this morning and yesterday morning. I was out at 6 o'clock in the morning doing a wee hike up some of the local summits, so I can report back it's quite good on first thoughts, but we'll have a look at a few of the wee features just now before it gets dark. Even though the sun's up, it'll be gone in the next 20 minutes, I think. Right, let's have a look at this. Start off with the strap. Nice stretchy strap. It's got the Wuben logo and reflective writing on the side. Probably not maybe make that out, but honestly, it does have it. And it's also got a silicone strap around here. It stops it sliding off your head or your hat, whatever you're wearing. So that's quite a good feature. And along the back there as well. 2 lenses, 2 different lights, and it's adjustable as well. Adjust that when you're wearing it to work directly at your feet or whatever, or to project the light out as well, so that's good. We'll just have a wee look at the battery while we're here. There we go. Cracking wee battery there. I'll need to look up what milliamps an hour it is. I think it's 1900, so it's quite substantial. And you just charge that a USB-C. But another good feature of this, it will take 3 AAA kind of pencil batteries in there, which is fantastic as well, so you can carry them about for guaranteed illumination. But aye, that's a good wee setup, that, quite like that feature. It just pops back in there, and then there's your angle to close it over. Right, functionality, 2 buttons on the top. This one here is for a floodlight. It's a kind of a warmer light. Press it once. Probably not best doing this in daylight. Hold it in, another level of brightness, and then again a 3rd level. And then it's just 1 click to switch it off, and it does have the memory function, so when you click that, it's coming back on at the brightest. Right, we'll look at this other button now. This is more for the spotlight. Again, it's got 3 settings, so 1 click to put it on, click and hold up to the next stage, click and hold onto the 3rd stage. And again, it's got that memory thing. 1 click puts it off, 1 click brings it back on to the stage you had it set before. Now another way of working this light is 1 click to put it on, that's it at its lowest, but if you just hold the button in, it'll ramp up and it'll progress through the 3 different stages. Another good thing about this light, no matter what stage you're on with this, if you double click the button, that puts it onto turbo mode, so you've got both lights illuminated there, and that gives up to 800 lumens, so that's quite substantial. In fact, it's the brightest head torch I've got in my kit now. 1 click and that's it off. But when you put it back on, it'll just remember the last setting on that button. Right, another good feature of this head torch. There's the light on. If you hold in the 2 buttons on the top for a couple of seconds, what will happen is, when you flip the torch over underneath, hopefully you can see that, there's a wee blue light there just pulsing away. So that sets up a wee sensor, so you can switch the torch on and off just by putting your hand over the front of it. There we go. Saves you messing about with the buttons. If your hands are cold and gloves can't manipulate your hands, your fingers, there you go. Simple as that. And that will just remain on whatever setting you've used already. Right, another feature of this head torch is from the off position, hold the button in for a couple of seconds, you've got the red light, ideal for night time reading, whatever, save the eyesight, press it again, intermittent flashing light, press it again, there we have the good old SOS. So a feature packed head torch, absolutely fantastic piece of kit. I'm going to use it again tonight, test out the range and everything else. Right, we'll try this and see how it goes, but the GoPro is the worst thing at low level lighting, so it might not do the torch or the head torch justice, but we'll give it a wee blast. So there's still a wee bit of daylight there, so the light won't fully illuminate everything. Maybe we should come out in total darkness, but we'll start off with the first setting on floodlight. There we go. Second setting on floodlight, and the third setting on floodlight. Don't know how that's picking up in the camera. Not too bad at all. Right, we'll try the spotlight setting. So on the first one, go to the next setting. Some difference in that, even the GoPro's picking it up. Not too bad at all. And then on to the third. Not too bad. And then go to turbo mode, which is just pressing the button twice. That's illuminating plenty. Again, the GoPro never does nighttime stuff. The justice. Aye, absolutely cracking. Quite happy with that. Could certainly walk over the hills and everything else in pitch black. You can see plenty. It's hard to gauge a range on it, just because the woodland settling in. I've taken the Wuben H4 on several trips now, and it's quickly become my go-to head torch. With 800 lumens and a zoomable flood or spot beam, it adapts to any environment. You get white, warm and red light options for maximum versatility. Power is never an issue, it comes with a rechargeable battery, plus the option to use AAA as backups. Smart controls make it effortless, gesture activation and turbo mode at a double click. Built tough with IP68 waterproofing, 1.2 metre drop resistance and weighing just 85 grams, is the perfect companion for any adventure. The Wuben H4, tough, smart and built to light the way. For further information, I'll post a link in the description to the torch and the website, and until the next trip guys, I'll catch you later. Cheers.